5 seconds remaining.
Now you're just upgrading your stats and making some space, and that's not a big deal. 1 decay.
That's true.
Stun comes through. Great disruption. He should be fine, I guess.
Maybe not. He pops out. Hal taking a lot of damage here. Maladin comes through. They've got a lot of damage. He should die to the DOTs, but no, the Wisp saves him at least for now. 2 DOTs still on him. It's not enough. First blood's drawn. MMY picks it up on the Witch Doctor. A noble effort from the Wisp.
Yeah, Wisp couldn't help him more than that because he didn't skill buff.
It slows a little bit. It's not bad.
Sometimes it's just enough to close that gap for the rest of your teammates. Ice, Ice, Ice. He'll find some initiation onto Xiao Wei, throwing out that sticky goo. Maybe in the front lines. Will blink back. The cast not going to find any bounces. Maladin comes out, but Xiao Wei just gets dropped as he gets hit by the EMP. Now you're dead.
Great disruption.
Beautifully done. That resets the fight. Witch Doctor still doing damage on the backside, but his team is just getting cleaned up. Ice, Ice, Ice is tanking it. It's a 3-0 to get things started. Ice, Ice, Ice will TP out, and Hao will dive onto Yao.
Great
Split Earth.
juke.
Does not connect. Yao playing a little ring around the rosy. He'll be okay on the other side of it. It's Sylar versus 2. Super just doing too much damage. He's trying to morph strength as best he can. He's got a waveform up now, but they want to bring down the replicate. And Sylar will live, it looks like. Super's here. EMP Tornado. Is this actually enough damage?
Oh, he got the drain. All right, he's got 6 wand charges.
Okay,
he's gonna
TP home, Undying on his way over. There's no support for Super, and it will end as a 3-0. Still a great fight for Vici, though they don't get the entire team.
And then also a hero kill. The Wisp was the most dangerous one. He's like the piece of the puzzle. You kill the Wisp, the piece of one out of position. It's just...
They're trying to bait this onto Sylar. Orchid is completed onto Super. They'll go in. He does get off the morph before the Orchid connects, but it just doesn't matter. They've got too much damage, and he can't morph fast enough. TP's coming in. Ice, Ice, Ice may be in some trouble here. Another defensive disruption to try and set it up for Fenrir. Yao on his way in, trying to surround, but can't quite do it. The wild axes fly through. Fenrir will fall. It's a 1-for-1 roar onto Ice, Ice, Ice. Now MMY joining the party. Death Ward as the cask bounces back and forth. It gets interrupted, but Super falls. Lesh comes in for the cleanup. Looks like this may get leveled out as Ice, Ice, Ice gets blown up. A 2-for-3 trade. LGD finding the advantage.
That
not over yet.
LGD was huge.
Okay, it is over. Tether will keep him safe.
It drained all of Ice, Ice, Ice's mana. He didn't even get to use his mech in that fight.
Yeah.
So he basically just tanked a bunch of damage, and then he killed himself on the Necro.
Too late.
They will smoke up, and perhaps Vici still want to fight even with the Aegis.
I feel like they could have won that, honestly.
If they just
put the Tombstone on a high ground or something like that, they never would have killed the Tomb, and it would have been hard to fight with.
All right, we'll hold that thought about the Aegis, though, as the fight will break out in the mid. Disruption to get it started. Ice, Ice, Ice in the front lines. They get the silence onto Sylar. Orchid is there. Do they have the damage? Certainly so. No, the waveform barely keeps him alive. It's FY that goes down first from the Sonic Wave, but they will have to trade their Beastmaster. Maybe in very deep. Won't be able to make it back out. It's a 1-for-2 now with LGD on the back foot. Xiao Wei with his back turn, trying to turn tail and run. It won't happen. Disruption to interrupt the Witch Doctor. Hao getting low, but MMY will fall first. It ends as a 2-for-4 trade. They cut through the Aegis as well as the second life on the Undying. What an explosive fight for his armor. They force out the glyph right away. EMP Tornado on the Undying. That'll be the end of Xiao Wei's mana. He gets Orchided, and Soulburn will finish him off, or at least Ice, Ice, Ice thinks it will. They get the kill. And now this tier 3 will be under siege.
See, okay, he does have level 4 on adaptive at least, but it does very little damage, and they're just going to take the racks, I think.
I mean, this is a very easy siege here for Vici. It's a 4-on-5, no buyback for Xiao Wei. He didn't get a Tombstone down. Here we go. Maybe hops in. BKB's popped. Nice Sonic Wave. Connects on at least 2, but there's just no follow-up. Now Yao gets stunned up. He'll definitely fall. He's in the grave. It's now a 5v3 and easy siege for Vici. They can just sit back, reset a little bit. Okay, damage from his blasting, but
that was a great try from LGD. The initiation was a bit unpredictable. The timing they went, I felt it was like, oh, they're gonna let it go, and then they jumped in, but they didn't get the roar off on Super at the right time.
They didn't get it to defend this. Hao will push in the mid lane, and again, Ice, Ice, Ice just on the front lines. He's buffed up from the medallion. No glyph for the Dire. They don't have too many options here. Getting a Tombstone and Roar off, though, certainly integral to making this happen. Cask bouncing around, but goes into the creeps. Unfortunate for LGD, Hao getting a little bit lucky there. And they'll just continue to slow siege. Roar onto Ice, but his back is turned. Gets force stabbed, then defensively disrupted. Maybe hops out. Ultimate on 3. A lot of damage, but BKBs get popped, and he just gets turned around on. No buyback available for the Queen of Pain. Vici go right back to the high ground. A 5-on-4 tornado. Does clip Sylar. He'll take the Orchid, but MMY with a nice death ward. Is it enough to bring down Ice? No! The disruption again! Morphling's already fallen. It's a disaster for the dire side. How? Going in deep with a double kill. It's just MMY, and that's enough for a GG call. It's Vici Gaming taking game 1 of this best-of-3 series.
Man, they played that team fight so well. Their positioning was great. Like, Ice turned his back at the perfect time. If his face would have been forward, they could have won that fight, but turned it just in time. Quap goes on the back line, didn't have enough to burst anybody down. They all pop BKBs, and then the fight is over.
Yeah.
You know, How just chases everybody down, turning Pulse Nova on, watching him burn.
So much reset there. He got force stabbed, then instantly disrupted.
Yeah.
Vici Gaming's turn to pick.
Like, I can't imagine Vici Gaming actually managing this if they don't manage to find pickups early. This time they probably will.
Here we go. First blood on the way. Bash.
Oh my god, they're gonna get both of them here.
Oh, he hit level 2, so yeah, definitely dead draw injured.
Easy peasy. Double kill for FY on the Bounty Hunter.
All right, that's what they needed.
There you go. What a start.
This is what they need, exactly. If this does not happen, this is not looking good for Vici at all, from my experience.
All right, they'll keep the Tusk alive, but nice courier pick.
That's really good composure for FY.
Look at the Shao 8 now has to go back to base. Oh, they actually ate the mango. They're gonna get him here with the ice shards. No.
Oh, maybe not. Out of sentry range. He's good.
No, snowball. Another sentry. They're gonna get it.
7-second skill shot. All right, they know.
Okay, he's dead.
This actually gives so much now compared to the old patch.
But still, he took out 2 sentries and a courier. I think that was worth his life.
Oh, that was. This is not the game where you can afford that. Oh, they're actually gonna.
They might find maybe here.
He's completely alone.
Just get the bounty rune. He's got a friend nearby. Tusk comes in. FY takes decent damage off this. The raise gets him. Now we'll relocate. LGD in some trouble as the Shadow Fiend gets popped. Now Yao trying to get aggressive here. Nice silence from Sylar, but it's just not enough. Tiny going man mode. Sorry, that's the Spirit Breaker, but wow, great rotations from LGD. It'll end as a 1-for-2 trade with Vici on the back foot.
Vici are very happy here for that. They're very happy about that. Just there.
Yeah.
Wisp and Tiny, they went back. Oh, they're actually going to go in again.
They want Yao. Shallow Grave comes out. Can Yao actually survive here? Tiny wants it. Minions will chase him down. Sylar TP's in. Toss onto Xiao 8. Snowball across. How? Setting up the kills.
Wow. They got so much value out of Tusk there. He was dead, but jumps back in, stuns 2, ice shards 2 as well.
I meant to say Yao, but Hao and Yao are just too close in the heat of the moment.
How good is Sigil is level 1?
For now, I think Spirit Breaker pulled a creep wave off. Tiny with a stun on 2.
Like
Dazzle doing a lot of sustainability here.
I like the poking they're doing. Oh, they're actually going to go in. They catch him with the ice shards. Punch as well. Wisp should be dead. Goes down. Roar on maybe as well. Axis coming through on 3 heroes. Dazzle might fall after, but the mech heals him back up.
Nice grave.
And the pigs are going to die.
Oh, they're going to go back in. Big stun toss.
Whoa, big damage. Tiny goes down, but they trade it for the Shadow Fiend. Now the charge across, super in deep. They'll be able to finish off the Dazzle, but a gust from Sylar. It's a chaotic fight here in the mid lane. Who's going to find the better of it? Nether Strike from across the side will finish off the Visage. Yao and Sylar just trying to make the escape. Ice Shards almost clip him, but the Space Cow makes it out. Oh, lots of close calls here, but it's Vici that take this fight.
It's such an incredibly well-played fight from Vici, in my opinion. Like the way they kite them around, they set up the fight. They actually willingly took
Chaos Knight or whatever.
Yeah. It's not just for the farm, it also gives you attack speed that's benefited from your skills. Roar on Zhao 8.
Important target. Is it good snowball?
Oh, nice.
Beautifully done.
Where's he going, though? Onto the creeps? Oh, yeah.
Yep. Charge forward.
Mech as well. He's going to stay alive. Urn's broken. ISS running for his life, but he can re-engage in a second.
They're losing. Oh my god.
They've already lost the tier 3 tower. Now LGD trying to retreat. They'll get caught out. Yao going to be the first to go down. It looks like MMY caught by the Nether Strike. He'll actually be the first casualty of war. They repel the barracks down bottom, but they lose a tier 3 and take a 2-0 loss.
Vici Gaming's doing this so well.
Oh, they might be going back in. Is he bringing the Tiny?
He doesn't have charge. Or he doesn't have his ult. There's no way.
Wow, that was brilliantly executed by Vici.
Now they actually nullified the birds with this Crimson pickup.
Solar Crest on the for the mid lane himself. He's already on the high ground. Radiant Glyph comes out. Now the Dire.
They're going to get a Rax.
They'll lose their tier 3.
Here comes charge. On Dazzle, 4-man charge, running away after.
They're just trying to make space. I mean, I think they're going for tier 4s in the base. They are. They're going for the win here. Forget about the barracks. They know LGD's all in.
I mean, LGD is going to go for it too, and they have a Drow, so their heroes are hitting really hard. But can they beat a Tiny? I think they got a building already. One building down. There's another shard slowing them down.
This is surprisingly close right now, given how far ahead LGD, or pardon me, Vici are. Snowball forward, they can't focus the structures.
They're going on Rex. I think they're throning it.
Yeah, they are. Thrown down to about half health. Still a tier 4 tower standing on the dire side. Radiant heroes getting low. Oh my god, the entire team getting charged here. Maybe with a big Requiem. It cleans up 3 on the dire side. Buybacks aplenty, but it doesn't matter.
So they won the fight, but they couldn't stop that throne from happening. That was pretty exciting.
That was a surprisingly epic ending to that game. That was looking one-sided.
How about Ice, though? How many charges did he get off that stunned 4 heroes on the enemy team? Like, that's exactly what he needed to do.
3 at the end right there.
It's, what, 12-second cooldown after you connect with it, so he would charge in and run out immediately, charge back in, run in immediately. If he got caught any of those times by the Ice Shards, he could have just died right there, and maybe they could have TP'd back. It was low chance of them winning there, but they definitely made it a bit close.
Like Cinder said,